Alright, hello, and welcome to this very first playthrough of Strange Antiquities. Last time we did day 15? Yeah. So now we're going to do 16. And we're going to start with this yarn. My assumption is that this pattern is somewhere on one of the maps. We said that at the end of the last video. So let's go ahead and just pull this up. No, not like that. Like this. Looking for that pattern anywhere. I'm looking around here, not seeing anything. I don't see that anywhere there. And that was the map I was most expecting to see something like that. No. No. Aha! Right there. What's this? Let's go. Inhaling deeply from the spirit vault to stave off the madness of the depths, I make my way carefully down crumbling passageways past decaying crypts. Placed carelessly on the top of the tomb is a collection of clay pots. Some lie in pieces, but most are whole. At first, the collection seems unremarkable, but one in particular stands out, and I take it back up to the surface and take a closer look. Just a tad loud for me, so I'm going to turn it down just a touch, but just for me. Okay, so we've got some kind of a pot, some kind of receptacle. Oh shit, you fucker. Just put it there. Alright. Everything that hasn't been identified is in this shelf. First customer, here we go. There's a couple of things that I could look into trying to solve, but I don't want to do it right now. Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. I'd like a nephricant. Nephricant? Do not be concerned, dear. I've used one before and I know what I'm doing. I don't remember seeing that one in the book. Maybe we got that one recently. We're gonna go with Nephricant. These were once worn by the necromancers of the Five Knolls who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power became bound to them such that if they were to remove them even after death, the Nephricant would crumble to dust. Today their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw infections. However, they will cause Braxis if held against bare skin for long periods. They were worn. Resurrection after death. Braxis. Okay. Is this music different? We're getting vocalizations in the music now? That's the first time we've heard that, right? So it's an amulet of some kind. None of these things can be worn, correct? Pretty sure. So it's an amulet of some kind that has something to do with death. So this one's about hot and cold. The snake, the black striated gemstone is, it's about the night or something. The enveloping night, is that what it was? Night and darkness. It's not really death. That's just a bunch of or not elements, but like materials. That doesn't seem to fit the bill. That symbol... Remind me. Oh yeah, hypnosis. Turquoise gemstone is not a... Oh shit. Not a death gemstone, I'm pretty sure. Water. Oh yeah, what's that symbol again? Paralysis. Okay, what are the green striated gems? Sight. Tin. No real references to death or anything. Is it being watched? So that's not what we're looking for. None of these are associated with death. Resurrection. It's like the phases of the moon. It's not really resurrection. What is this gemstone? Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Let's go backwards. Earth and nature. Let's do this. Or rather, instead of death, let's look at resurrection. Oh. If they were to remove them, it's definitely an amulet. So I'm starting to worry if maybe it's something I don't have yet. Let's take a hint. I hate doing it. My symbol book might be a good place to start. Okay, so we're looking for death and resurrection. So here's death. Here's life. It's like a keyhole shape. Or like an omega sign. And then life is like an infinity. I'm not seeing anything like that in my amulets. That doesn't help me. symbol of rebirth. Is rebirth a separate thing in here? A symbol of rebirth? Could make use of a symbol of rebirth? That's an interesting way to phrase that. It's probably nothing. So the infinity sign could be a rebirth thing. That makes sense. Spring, perhaps? It's a season of rebirth. Oh! Rebirth. So this has that symbol on it. None of this other stuff does. None of the amulets do. Right? I'm not losing my mind, am I? There's no way this would... Oh! So the item could just be the ring. Is that possible? Let's look at the book again. So if I take this off, can I do that? Would the hand crumble? Well, that's the only thing that we have that has that symbol. So it's either that, and it's just the ring, which would be a little bit weird, but possible. Or it's an item we don't have yet. Or there's something else I'm not considering, but I'm pretty sure it's just those. Okay, so I was thrown because it says it was worn. And this is a totem. The item here is the ring, a wearable item. It's attached to a hand scarred by Braxis. Oh. Yeah, I guess. Okay. The spiral design of the item is a representation of the symbol for rebirth. Okay, yeah, that's my bad. That one's on me. Maybe if I'd given it more thought, I could have come up with that. If I'd seen rebirth in the book, I was looking for resurrection. I should have paid better attention. And then maybe I could have come to that conclusion on my own. Try to be more patient, Nick. Just try to be more patient. Okay, this is a necrofont, so that's gonna go over here. We can put it here, or we can put it here. And, let's do this. I hate that. That's fine. I'm just spreading things out a little bit. I really hate that this thing is in my fucking way. I really do. This doesn't come up that often. I really wish I could put it in the counter below me. That's what I would really like. I fucking hate this thing, man. I hate it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Whatever, who's next? Franklin Underhill, you're new. What's up? Please do pay us a visit. We have some items that we're confident will be of interest to you. Underhill. Okay. The Twinings, artisans of wood, iron, and clay. 2 Market Avenue, Undermere. Alright. Where's Market Avenue? Let's start there. Oh, there it is. So not a long road. Oh, the Twinings. 15. The man who dropped off his card introduces himself as the owner of the Twinings, an unusual sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. He leads me past wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions to a room unlike the others. This one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes, containing ominous-looking liquids and organic materials. I know it might not look like much, but there are some items of value among the junk here, says the man. Take your time and let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I have indeed unearthed something very interesting that I'm keen to take back to the shop for further investigation. Ooh. I'm leaving the Twinings with my haul when a man shouts at me from across the street. As I look around annoyed, I notice to my horror that the man's eyes are as black as coal. He rushes towards me and I stumble backwards, fumbling with the strap of my satchel as I try to grab an item to stop him. Well... where's this gonna go? A Wixic cord. Wixic cord. Despite the name, these simple-looking items do not produce a Wixic field. They belong to the diurnal branch. They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa Stones. Fortunately, this effect is not permanent. Paralysis. I think that's this circular thing. Let me check and make sure. Yep. Does it make a diurnal field? That's the 2 sets of concentric circles. No. No, it does not. And I did read that correctly, right? That's a shame. Confident on that one. Okay. Well, let's go through these one by one. So this is hot and cold, so we don't need that. This is protection and night. That's not really what we're looking for. This is all these different elements. And a green stone, which is like earth. This is a moon thing. You know what we should do? We should do what we've done in the past and just make a list of all the things that make a diurnal field, and then we'll see which item is the most likely among those. Alright, almost halfway through the amulets already. Good, good, good. Would you be better off there, maybe? Yeah. Blue. Is blue protection? No, blue is that's a water. Pale blue is water. Oh, I know why, because these aren't circular, right? So what we should do instead is bring these over here. Oh, now I've mixed them up. That's obviously a death thing, though. But the Dia de los Muertos looking flower mask does have a diurnal field, so let's remember that. No, we already did that one. A Wixic cord. This one doesn't make anything, right? Yeah. This is the element, so this probably is not what we're looking for. So far, the only thing is the flower skull. Oh, here we go. A Wixic cord. A brewing storm. Okay, that doesn't seem like our item either. So it's just this and this. And let's check again. Simple looking items. Diurnal. Oh, diurnal. Not necessarily diurnic. Did I misunderstand something? Oh, I did. Okay, big circle on top, little circle in the middle, diamond at the bottom. Let's see if we can get that from memory. Those are really hard to memorize. I say big circle at the top, little circle in the middle. Doesn't look right. Diurnic. But the book says diurnal. Right? They belong to the diurnal branch. So that's diurnic. But diurnal doesn't necessarily mean diurnic. So bring the big circle down a little bit, bring the little one all the way down. So it could be that, well, it is almost certainly that. So we're looking for the clockwise swirl. So let's go again. Okay. We already know those symbols mean hot and cold. That gemstone is a stone of sight. So that's not what we're looking for. The black striated is enveloping night, isn't it? And protection. First, oh, whoops, wrong book. Night and darkness. Simple items. Maybe something like this. Simple. Right. Again, this is protection, right? Yeah. Shit, just did that. Could be this. No. That's simple. Oh, is it this? It is this. The one with paralysis on it. We just wrote it off because I thought the thing was wrong before. It's gotta be this. The diurnal thing threw me. Diurnal and diurnic are two different things. To my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestones. I turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. When I finally come to my senses, I realize I should alert Dr. Robertson. But by the time I return to the twinings, the man is nowhere to be seen. That's a bit suspicious. Oh. Okay, now are we ready? What's up, Mr. Bishop? Something bad's about to happen. The Ravens know it. My grandfather once taught me how to use a Cassander to see the paths ahead, but I saw what it did to him and vowed never to touch one again after he died. But the gnawing worry of what is coming has become too much for me. The eyes of a Cassander focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a mentic field as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious selenic. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the paths shown to them, and have been led to ruin. Oh, I need to file this. Wixic. Okay, so we're looking for something with eyes. Something that references the mind. Perhaps something that gives me a weird feeling. And something that produces a selenic field. So let's start there. Little, big, medium on a triangle. Little, big, medium on a triangle. Is that correct? Selenic. Okay, so we're looking for something with that pattern, the DNA pattern, the wavelength pattern, whatever you want to call it. Now, we're also looking for something that has eyes of some kind. Eyes in quotes, so it might not be as obvious as it sounds. And something that references the mind. So if we're looking at mind on gemstones, we've got blue, and that's it. No. 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 Not pale blue, though. That's water. Blue. Is that a gemstone? No. Brewing storm. Green gemstones. Earth and nature. This is about seeing into the future. Well, I tried to do it legit, but let's just go down and see. We know this has a selenic field, so let's just whittle it down that way. Did I do this one already? There's too much stuff on this row. Put this one over here. No. It's got eyes. It has the right wavelength. I don't know if there's anything else going for us on that one, though. But let's remember the moon amulet. Several of these have the selenic wavelength. We know that because we just checked them. So the green striated is not earth. A stone of sight. That makes sense. And it's got two that could be eyes. I'm gonna go with this. The item features 2 malachite gemstones, stones of sight, or eyes. It produces a selenic field. Okay, where'd it go? Fuck did it go? Did he take it? That never happens. Oh. They put it. They just put it back down here. Okay. Cassandra? No, not there. I'm gonna have to start using this bottom area. I'll have to put these plants somewhere else. Worry about it later. There always seems to be something going on in Undermare. The sooner I get this sorted and be on my way, the better. My uncle gave me a ring and I have had nothing but bad fortune ever since. I'm starting to think it might be cursed. Is there any way to uncurse it? Yeah. What's the thing? Is it the Cussick thing? Cussick Purifier? Ah, fuck you. I mean, that's the clear answer. Fuck you! You're welcome, by the way. I've been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy, and I'm fascinated by the use of objects in ritual ceremonies. Okay, that's a bit of a red flag, but go on. If you're able to get your hands on a gris, I would be very interested in studying it further. Is it a gris? It's a gris. No, I don't want the fucking candle. For the ritual of the broken path, a gris is heated slowly over flame. To have full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. The ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixic art. It is common to suffer burns, but when done correctly, it should not be painful. Alright. She's full of shit, right? Like, she's part of this cult or something. Because the ritual of the broken path is, this cult. But I don't have an option to do anything else, so I guess I'll give it to her. Gris. For the ritual of the broken path, a gris is heated. Wixic art. Wixic? Of the body. Kite, little, big. So it most likely produces that field. But before I just go checking everything... I'm, the body. The body. So it might have a blue gemstone. Could be a fire thing, though. So volcanic glass is also possible. The green is just like earth and nature, right? Yeah. It's not that. I'm thinking it's something that can get hot enough to burn you, that wouldn't just burn up, so it's not made out of wood. You know? Pale blue is water. I'm thinking this. It's a body, right? Wixic means of the body. It produces the field. I'm gonna go for it. God damn it. Okay. Alright, let's just do the thing. Now, we don't know that it produces a Wixic field. But it probably does. Wixic is the hourglass. So it's none of the top left amulets. I'm calling it the hourglass pattern, but it's probably a better name for it. I don't know. I really thought it was that little tin guy. Makes sense it would be that, doesn't it? Same field and everything. Tin. That one's a diurnic, right? Oh no, that one is Wixic. It's got wood on it, though. Alright, well, let's remember that that has the right pattern. That one doesn't have a pattern. It's the only one I remember. The hand, that could be it, of the body. I bet this is not it. Fucking. It's got the symbol for, I think that's water on it, so it's... Alright, we can try this. That's not it, I don't know. Well, that's everything. We've tried everything that has that pattern, didn't we? Or did one of these? No, none of these did, no. So then it's an item we don't have yet. Unless I did something wrong. Okay, so you gotta figure out something from here. The sacrament is a baptism ceremony in which one's life is pledged to the warrior god Fulgar. Blood priest, stone circle. In spring, a charm of green growth. In summer, a pendant of yellow sun. In autumn, an instrument of the red night. In winter, a totem of blue fire. What did the hint say exactly? Lead me to any new discoveries. So... So this is the Bishop Square, right? It's got the 4 seasons on it. In spring, a charm of green growth. In summer, a pendant of yellow sun. Is there anything that's got... No, right? Alright. It's probably something in the castle. Mars in winter, rising in summer. Could be something on that. Mars in winter, rising in summer. Mars rising. Iron, Mars. Rising. So we got the male thing. Rising? So that's not a thing. Mars in winter. That's... Oh, no, wait. No, that's not right. Mars is the male sign. Mars in winter. Rising in summer. The smells and sounds of cooking greet me as I enter the castle kitchens. I feel a little foolish as I try to avoid the cook's glares while following the clues left to me by a mad old man. What was I thinking? I'm not going to find anything here, and yet, on the exact spot where the map leads me, there is something, a floorboard that has been cut and replaced. With a little difficulty, I lift it up and feel around in the cavity below before my fingers grasp something hard. That's the paralysis symbol. I'll have to look at the rest of that stuff. Did that check any of these boxes off? Oh no, because that was something on the map. Okay. Get out of there, little guy. It's the right field. Just so we're doing our diligence. Let's look up these symbols. We got an upright triangle. We know what paralysis means, which could make sense in the context of this. Like if you're trying to be really still while you're holding something. I don't know. There's the upside triangle, and then that little kanji looking sign. Fire. So that makes sense. What is that symbol? 2 lines and then ice. What about those symbols on his eyes? Blessings? Could be blessings. see anything else with like droplets like that. Well, let's try it. We got a pretty hot lead. It's the right... Yeah, okay. The item has soot on its lower half, which suggests it's been held over flame. It produces a Wixit field. Riss. I hate that. Just move that fucking thing out of my way, dude. I guess it can fit there. Nah, let's move some of this other stuff over. We've got room over here. There we go. Now we'll have lots of room. This is going to be our last video for the day. I'll play some more tomorrow. Probably I'll finish this tomorrow, I imagine. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Don't forget, if you really need to, you can use some of the shelving down here at the bottom. Alright. Oh, we're not done with the day yet. There has been a basilisk sighting in the hills across the river from Backbarrow. Oh, sorry. I wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock in my village. Better me than a younger man with his life ahead of him. I've come to prepare my sword. Yeah. So the Cyrene Ward is for heat. Folium. A blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 times during the ritual of the Hand of Prior. Rare huntsmen and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out the basilisk, as a folium blade is the only known way to pierce its thick armor. Oh. It could be this. A blade is drawn across it. That's what that looks like. The grooves on the item suggest that Blaine has been drawn across it. Folium. Folium. Perfect. What's up, Francesca? They've escaped. First, my patients grew agitated when I used the Gaudian siren, but then I had a breakthrough. Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid, calm even. I made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraints. I don't know what happened, whether the siren stopped working or if perhaps it had never worked and she tricked me. But almost immediately she changed back and turned violent. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the others. We tried to stop them, but they fought their way out of the hospital. I have no idea where they've gone. Okay, well, it sounds like you fucking shit the bed. What do you want me to do about that? Alright, that'll be it for today. Almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power that had leached into the stone and the earth of its lightless tomb. Oh, going back to the catacombs, it looks like. Or, I thought it was a gravestone, but now I'm not sure. That's a fucking clock. That's our clock. Okay. So we'll do that next time. That doesn't seem like it'll be too hard. Famous last words. Alright, we'll see you on the next one. Appreciate you.